Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be playing in a little bit of makeup. So grab your makeup brushes or you can simply just grab a snack and watch. But I'm basically going to be just walking you guys through kind of like my everyday makeup look that I've been doing lately here in quarantine. Whether it's to feel good about myself or to shoot Instagram content, this is pretty much what you guys are gonna get. I am gonna be doing a little bit of talking in today's video, so it's kind of like a get ready with me as well as my tutorial on how I complete this look right here, which is my everyday routine, give or take. So I really hope you guys don't mind, and hopefully I'm not talking too much, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. So with that, we are just gonna jump right in and get started. So the brows are now done and I'm gonna move on to my base makeup. I've been doing that first lately, and I've also been loving this right here. This is the CoverFX Water Cloud Primer. So it helps protect against like electronics, phones, TVs, stuff like that. So I've been really loving this. I don't know if it really helps with the longevity of the makeup, but it's very cooling on the skin, and like I said, I've been loving using it. So just gonna apply a small amount of this all over my face. I am going to double prime today. There have been days where I just used the CoverFX by itself, but I am gonna go in with a little bit of the Farsali just to blur my pores on the side. Nothing too serious. I don't use a lot of this product. I find that less is kind of more. So it's just really in these areas that I put it, and then I'll just rub that in. You guys know I love this stuff. This right here is like magic in a bottle. And that is the Farsali Skin Tune Blur. So it's just this little thing. So I do have a little bit of acne scarring right over here, and they're slowly but surely fading, but I am gonna put a little bit of the NARS Soft Matte Concealer on top just to kind of conceal them. I find that using this instead of the Pixie one that you guys see me use often is a little bit better. It's a thicker consistency, and I don't know, I just feel like it covers a little bit better. So I'm just gonna go in with a light amount of this just all over these areas. Then with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, just gonna tap over it. You don't want to swipe too much because then it'll start kind of like removing product or shearing it out, and I want as much coverage as I can get, to be honest. So when it comes to foundation, I've been using like a really high coverage foundation just because of the scarring that I was experiencing and the breakouts and all of that. Now my skin has calmed down, but because it's what I've been using, I'm gonna use it today. I do use a small amount. A small amount does go a long way. And then I do mix a little bit of the NARS. This is the shade Vanna 2, medium 3.5. I do mix a little bit of that in there because the Huda Beauty is a little bit more like a self-tan. So I'm just gonna apply on my face. What have you guys been up to? I know for majority of us, we're still kind of in lockdown, in jail, but some states have opened up. If you are part of the states that have opened up, comment down below if you've gone like out now that they're open. Me, I don't know. I don't know if I would. Not right away. I am gonna take this. This is the SMASHBOX Love Ritual Primer Water, and just spray this on my face in the warmer months. And now that it's actually starting to get like warmer, it is good to use a primer spray. So I've been using that as well. And then I'm taking, believe it or not, I'm not using a sponge. This is the JH03. Morphe has one that's similar as well. Well, this is a Morphe brush, but you guys get me. Probably should have shaved my mustache. But it's all good. So I'm just gonna continue blending this in. I've been vlogging a lot as of recently. I know like the content on my channel has been a little bit more than makeup. It's always been more than makeup, but I'm definitely vlogging a lot more, and I see that you guys are really enjoying my vlogs. I'm trying to like do things, like not have the same vlog or different vlogs and do the same things every time. So I'm kind of trying to like switch it up and stuff. I did recently make a trip to Walmart and I got some shorts and a top to kind of like tie-dye. So I'm going to be doing that. I don't think I'm going to do that on like a vlog because I just finished vlogging today actually for a vlog that I did yesterday. More organization stuff, which is probably going to be out after this video goes up. Honestly, I'm a little behind when it comes to filming. Actually, I'm a lot behind. This video that I'm filming today goes up tomorrow. So I have a lot to do today. For concealer today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I might use a little bit of this one right here. This is the COVERGIRL TRUBLEND Concealer, just because it's a teeny bit lighter. But I'm going to go in with this one. I like this one more than I like the hydrating one. Like, let's be honest. I just feel like the hydrating one, for one, which is the main thing, didn't really sit well with my skin. So I'm going to go in with the regular one. And this one is in the shade TANSAND. I also feel like the shade range for the hydrating and the mattifying one, or original, are not the same, like the shade names. So I don't know what that's about. So to blend this out, I am going to use a sponge, but I'm going to spray it with a little bit of the primer water spray from before and just kind of like dampen it a little bit because it did get a little dry. And then I'm just going to blend my concealer in per usual. Nothing new here, folks. Nothing new here. So if you guys, first of all, don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. It's always linked in the description box, and I do have pop-ups in my videos of my Instagram handle, so make sure you go follow me on there. But I am going to be doing a video with my twin sister, and we're going to be answering some questions. So the post I made on Instagram for people to actually ask questions probably went down already, or it's about to, because the 24-hour mark is going to be up, especially by the time this video is live. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, definitely leave it in the comment section of this video, and I will pull questions from here as well. I'm actually looking forward to it. I haven't really did a video with my twin sister ever, I don't think. I've done one with my younger sister, who I'm very close with as well. I'm kind of close with all my sisters, actually, to be honest. I've done a video with her before in the past. It's not on my channel anymore. I kind of wish I never erased everything. It was just like a point in my life where I just wanted to start fresh and over and just do everything again and just start from the beginning. But I deleted those. I probably should have just privated them. But anyways, I did a video with her. I've never done one with my twin, so this will be interesting. So I'm actually not going to use the COVERGIRL concealer. I think the e.l.f. one is good enough for me today. I'm going to now contour using the Wet n Wild cream contour stick. I still need to order the Fenty one because that looks so interesting, and I also want to try the Huda Beauty one. If you tried either of those cream contour products, let me know down in the comments, but they look really good and promising. I know the Huda Beauty one has been out for quite some time, but the Rihanna or Fenty Beauty contour is new. So I want to try that, and her cream blushes. So I'm just going to take this, as I always do, just on my sponge. My brushes are so dirty. I was doing so well, and I've been putting it in my bullet journal wash brushes, but I just give myself too many tasks, I think, in a day, to where I just seem to never get it done. But I promised myself that I'm gonna get it done today. So after I film this video, we washing brushes. Now we gotta add some color back to this face, so I'm just gonna use the Pretty Vulgar bronzer. This isn't the one I've been using, but I wanted to use this one today because I haven't used it in quite some time, and so I figured, why not? So we're just gonna dip into this and use this one. This probably isn't the warmest bronzer I own, but I was obsessed with this at one point, so it's nice to pull it out and use it again, just to make sure I still love it. As you guys know, I did declutter a lot of my makeup, so This is still around. I'm just dragging this on my nose. Nothing too like precise or anything. I just been loving doing that. Boom. And then of course, just a little bit on my jawline. To set my concealer, I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup setting powder. This is their translucent medium powder. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I've been loving this one, and there's 3 of them. This one, the Huda Beauty, and the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Those 3 have been my favorites as of recent. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I try to use them like, you know, one day use one, the other, you guys get what I'm saying. So today it's Milk Makeup. So I'm just gonna take this and tap it on the back of my hand, of course, and then press it. Moving on to the cheeks, we are gonna go ahead and use this right here. This is the NATASHA DENONA blush palette, and this is the Blush Duo palette number 7. They do have shade names. This one is Natural Beige, but I cannot pronounce the name of this one, so I'll just put it on the screen for you all. But I'm gonna use this. I think this palette is really pretty, and I love like the neutralness of it and of the blush. The only other like blush similar to this that I have or own is the one from Burt's Bees, which is also very nice, but I do like this one as well. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that on my cheeks just for a little bit of a natural flush of color, but not too natural because obviously it's brown and not pink looking. And then with this shade right here, the Natural Beige, I'll dip my brush into that as well. And at first, when I first ever used this palette, I thought this was gonna be like powdery on my face and just look weird, but it actually gives like a nice soft glow to the blush, which I really do like as well. So I just top it off with this. Even though we're gonna go in with a little bit of highlight, I like to do this for the cheeks when I use this palette. Now we are going to spray our face down once more just to set all these powders in place before we put on our highlight, and then we'll move on to finish out with the eyes. So for the highlight, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Sephora blush palette, but if you guys remember, I said this gold shade up here is basically like a highlighter, and I'm obsessed with using it as a highlight, so that's what I'm gonna dip my brush into. It's just really glowy, but not, I mean, it can get intense if you want it to be, but it gives you that glow from within. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on my cheeks and the high points of my face. I haven't really been putting too much like highlight on my cheekbone area. I like most of my highlight to just be focused in the center, like on my nose and the bridge of my nose. And for that, I just like to grab a smaller brush, kind of like this, a little like pencil brush, and really like focus that product. And then of course I'll take my finger and just tap over it. And then for the center of my nose or the bridge, I just use my brush. And this isn't the ABH brush, this is actually a dupe that I got off Amazon, and it's actually really nice. If I can find the link for it, I'll leave it down below. That's basically the face makeup. I'm just gonna set my brows really quickly with the COVERGIRL. This is their Easy Breezy Brow, and I really have been loving this product. It definitely sets your brow hairs in place, and once it dries down, your brows are good to go. It is clear, and that's what I love about it. So you can use as much of this as you'd like because it's clear. I find that with like tinted brow gels, you kind of gotta be a little bit more, you know, like careful and precise when putting it on your brows, because you don't want, you know, that color to be anywhere but on your brows. So to prime my eyes, I'm just going to use the same NARS concealer, and I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. Now for the eyeshadow itself, you can honestly use any like neutral toned palette that you have. I'm gonna be incorporating both of these, the Nude Mood palette from ColourPop as well as the California Love palette, because this one just has nice shimmer down here that I want to use, and then this one has like the neutral browns and tans that I want to use. So we're going to be using both of these palettes. Honestly, this look that I've been doing is fairly easy, probably something you may or may not have already seen on my channel, but nonetheless, we're here. We're going to do this because this is what I've been doing on kind of like everyday basis. Well, not every day, but when I get glam, so, or put makeup on for that matter while in quarantine. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use these two palettes, but like I said, you can use any palette of your choice. All right, so the first shade that I'm gonna grab is from the Nude Mood palette, and it's called All Natural. So I'm just gonna grab this, and I'm gonna put it on my outer corner and in my crease. So this is just gonna be the starting shade. One thing I know for sure is that I really need to make a big purchase on Sephora and Ulta, because there are quite a bit of products that I want to get. I'm more of the person where, or the type of person where I like to just like go in the store and actually physically pick up the products. One, I'm like kind of impatient to wait and receive it. And two, it just, you know, you get a better view when you have it in your hand before actually purchasing it. Now, I'm not talking about like swatching it or anything, although that obviously is helpful. I don't know if they're going to continue like letting people swatch stuff, but outside of that, I just really prefer just to go to the store. But obviously, I cannot do that right now. So let me know down below if you guys want to see a haul. So I'm just kind of building this shadow up just a little bit. I know it's just like our base shade, but I don't want anything too intense on the eyes. So I rather, you know, just build this shade up because it's not too dark, instead of going in with a lot of like a darker shade, because I don't necessarily want like a smoky eye. I'm also going to take a little bit of that same shadow and just brush it underneath, just to kind of, you know, bring everything full circle. Even though we're still adding more shadows to the top, I just want to get this out the way, because normally my eyes are first, so I would do this like last almost, but since I did my base makeup first, I can do this right after. So now I'm going to grab Moody and the Cocoa. Can you guys see? So Moody is the dark brown, Cocoa is this one right here. So I'm going to grab a little mixture of both of those. More of Moody than anything. Really tap off my brush. I probably should use a different brush, but we're going to tap this lightly on the outer corner, because we don't want it to be too intense, but we do want it to like be there. So now I'm going to take a different brush. This is the M433. It's kind of like flat, but it has like fluff to it. And I'm going to use this just to help blend this outer part where we place these shadows, just so it blends nicer. I really have been trying to provide as much entertaining content as I can. I know that normally I do makeup on my channel. I mean, I've done vlogs in the past, not as much as I've been vlogging now, but nonetheless, still vlogs. I've always felt like my channel is basically what I want it to be at the end of the day. And I love makeup. I'm very passionate about makeup, but it's not just about the makeup, if that makes sense. It has a little bit of makeup, a little bit of lifestyle, and of course the vlogging. So I've been really trying to branch out and do more than just makeup, because I know that not everybody is wanting to do makeup right now, but I love it. So I'm not just gonna stop. I'm still gonna do makeup videos, but I'm definitely incorporating a lot of other content as well. Let me know down in the comments down below any video ideas you guys have, or suggestions, or whatever, like any content you guys want to see from me during this time, because I will definitely do it. Now that's nice and blended out, I would either do one or two things. Either I would put a shimmer shade, as I'm going to do today, on the inner part of my lid, or you can just set it like the inner part with like a translucent powder, or even like a tinted powder if you wanted to, just for like that nice like beigey skin tone kind of look right in the inner corner, and just have like a pop of color on the out. But like I said, we're gonna go in with shimmer, so I'm gonna take this one right here. This is called, I don't even know how to say it, so I'll leave it on the screen, but it's this beautiful shade right here. Can you guys see? This one. And also I did my nails. It's really weird for me to be rocking my natural nails, but I kind of gave myself a break on the press-ons, so we're here rocking polish. And mostly I don't like to polish my nails just because I feel like I suck at polishing my nails, but I think I did a decent job today. So I'm gonna dip my finger into that shade. This is what it looks like, and we're just gonna pop this on the lid. Very, very pigmented. So now I'm just taking a small flat brush and just kind of pressing it in and just kind of moving the product kind of like where I want it, because with your finger you can't be as precise. Now because this color is just so dark and deep and pretty, we are going to darken up the outer corners. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of Moody and the Cocoa, and I'm going to tap this right here because I want it to be seamless. And I'm going to take my M433 again just to blend. Using a flat definer brush, I'm going to take Moody and I'm going to press that up against my bottom lash line. So that's basically it for the eyes. I am going to go back into the Sephora palette, into that gold shade, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Let's do the lips really quickly because I'm tired of looking at these crusty lips, and I'm sure you guys are as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use the MAC. This is their matte lipstick in the shade 652, which is Kinkster. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and I may top it with a little bit of the Marc Jacobs in ANAIS, which is kind of like a nudie pink. So we'll see. I'm not gonna use any liner either. So for lashes, these are the lashes that I'm going to be using. They're the Lilly lashes for Valentine's Day. I think they're Galentine or something like that. They're really pretty. I used them yesterday for the first time, so I'm going to pop them on today. And I'm going to coat my lashes per usual with a little bit of mascara. This is the Tarte Big Ego mascara. So before I finish off this look with lashes, I'm gonna just put some of this in my waterline. This is my favorite. You guys should already know what this is. The LA Girl. This is a lip liner, but I use it as a eyeliner. I still haven't got the actual eyeliner that I heard they had. And this is a nude. So I'm just gonna put this on my waterline. You could use brown, but I want my eyes to be a little brighter. Just using the L'Oreal Telescopic for my bottom lashes. Alright you guys, so this here is the finished and final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun. I always love playing in makeup, so any excuse to do so, I'm here for it. I did change my lip just because I wasn't really feeling the other lip that I had on. This is in the shade Flower Crown, and it's just a nude gloss. So I love that. It definitely looks really nice with the eye look. Just really simple and fresh and just makes me feel put together. So this is basically what I do when I want to do my makeup, whether it's to feel good, whether it's to do something, or to take Instagram content. As I said before, I am trying to be a little bit more creative when it comes to the content that I'm providing on my channel. So any comments or feedback would be great. Definitely let me know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. But until then, I hope you guys are staying safe. And as always, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys next time.